Majority of our riders do a standardised warm-up, and we certainly encourage our riders to do a standardised warm-up. Some of the new members of our team typically we find do longer than what we believe is best practice. Our warm-up is very simple, short and effective. We typically prescribe to our riders training zones, which can be power outputs designated based on their threshold or heart rate values. We use 6 training zones, 1 being very light and 6 being a more capacity effort. We have a pretty simple and standardised warm-up that the majority of our riders use. It's a simple 20-minute warm-up, a little 5-minute primer, and then they just gradually progress through our training zones till the last 1 minute is what we call zone 5, which is just above the anaerobic threshold, just getting ready for the race start. Have a quick 2-minute spin after that, and then they just do some short, high explosive efforts. We use the same warm-up whether it's a short prologue or a longer time trial. It's more about what we're trying to achieve from that warm-up, which is increased blood flow, increased muscle activation, stimulating the neural system, and all those parameters are important, whether it's a short 3-kilometre prologue or whether it's a longer 50-kilometre time trial. Warming up for a time trial for beginners is exactly the same as what the professionals use warm-ups for. It's to increase muscle activation, increase blood flow, and also to get into the right mindset. Once they start their warm-up, they should be thinking about their race and getting themselves mentally prepared for their race. There's been a lot made of Team Sky's warm-down procedure, and really again it's just basic physiological principles. We believe it's crazy, especially for hard stage finishes, for our riders not to warm down, especially if they've got to perform again the next day. It's just about spinning the legs out, getting rid of any lactic acid and just stretching the legs. Our warm-up procedure has been devised through our performance team, and in particular Tim Kerrison, our Head of Performance Support. Again based on simple physiological principles. Team Sky do a lot of things differently from other teams. I'm not completely clear what other teams do for their warm-ups, and nor do we really sort of need to know. Like I said, our warm-up procedure is based on sound physiological principles, and we like to keep it simple for the riders, and so that's what we do.